If you're looking to add a machine to your folding gluing line, you're probably comparing your options from various suppliers. One of the most important things to consider when searching for a machine are their safety standards. Unfortunately, safety is something that most box manufacturers aren't too concerned about, and this can be a big problem as safety can become a costly differentiator from one machine to another. It is important to understand where the increase of the price comes from in order to choose the right machine for your production. I am Mathieu, the Deputy General Manager at IMPACK. For the last 15 years, I've been responsible for machinery safety and international normative requirements for all IMPACK machines. In this video, I'm going to outline the most important things to consider before choosing a machine and what questions you should ask your suppliers. I'll also provide you with the basic info you need to understand machinery safety. And I promise to keep this as simple as possible. Machinery safety regulations vary depending on where the machine is located in the world. Europe has the clearest and broadest standards thanks to the CE directives and hundreds of standards that guide machine manufacturers such as ourselves. The United States are regulated by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, with a broad range of normalized ANSI standards. The United Kingdom has recently put together its own regulations after Brexit. Currently, it's mostly the same as the CE marking, but it might change and we keep an eye on this. Other countries sometimes have their own standards, but usually the CE marking covers most of the requirements with only a few slight differences. At IMPACK, we use the most stringent standards to ensure that we have an internationally compatible design that meets all the requirements. First, mechanical safety, including doors, guards, and nip points, everywhere a hand or a finger might want to reach, but shouldn't. It's also all moving parts and how safe they are. Automation safety concerns the interlocking of the moving components of a machine to reach a safety state in case of an emergency. You don't want a motor to start or a cylinder to move while you're inside the machine. That's a recipe for a catastrophic disaster. There's also all the other safety considerations such as documentation and risk analysis that are not always visible but are essential for a proper assessment of the machine's safety. All this leads to the safety performance level of a machine, or PL, which is calculated based on all the safety measures implemented. A machine without any risk of injury whatsoever could be rated PL-A, and one with a very high risk of death would require a PL-E level. How about a folder gluer packer or stacker? What level of PL does it require? In most cases, a PL-B might be sufficient, but we offer PL-C as a default to ensure that we are meeting the strictest requirements out there. So that was all. I know these directives can be boring and complicated to understand, but they are critically important to protect yourself and your employees' safety. Fortunately, you do not have to dig through all the documentation to compare the safety of various machines. For example, just asking for the machine's performance level would already show you much about the manufacturer's safety commitment. We'll be more than happy to provide you with a machine that meets your very own needs, budget, and safety standards. I hope this video helped you better understand machinery safety and the important questions to ask your future supplier, whether you choose IMPACK or go for another option. We're looking forward to meet you and help you find the right packaging solutions for your company. Thanks for watching and see you soon!